Can Twitter become the next big creator economy platform to rival YouTube? Well, buckle up because we've got a heck of a lot to cover. First things first, let's talk about why Twitter is even in the running to become a major player in the creator economy. Well, it all started with a tweet from, of course, none other than its now owner and currently CEO, Elon Musk. Back in November, Musk tweeted about the possibility of Twitter implementing a feature that would allow creators to monetize not just their video in the same way that YouTube does, but also textual content too. Now, this got the wheels turning for many creators who have long sought alternative platforms to YouTube to share and monetize their content on. So, what does Twitter actually need in order to seriously compete with YouTube? Well, first and foremost, it needs to offer creators a way to monetize their content through advertising, which they don't currently have. And that means building up relationships with advertisers and implementing ad campaigns that can generate revenue for creators. Another key component of building a thriving and successful creator economy on Twitter is building that strong community of creators and fans on the platform. Now, this means creating a supportive and inclusive environment where creators can connect with one another and share their work. It also means building a robust system for discovering and promoting new creators and content, which is, easier said than done, right?
I fear your majesty may find that easier said than done.
So how can Twitter make all of this happen? Well, it's going to take some work, but there are a few key steps that I think the platform can take in order to be able to rival YouTube. First up, it needs to invest in its creator tools and resources. Now, this could include things like features around analytics and insights, kind of similar to YouTube Studio, as well as providing educational resources and support for creators through things like different funds that they have. Next, and something that Twitter has been struggling with, being able to create a strong ads platform to rival Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Snapchat even. So it's going to require, I think, a strong focus for the teams on looking at data and analytics and ensuring that they have the right level of ad targeting, showing to the right audiences, and ultimately generating the desired results for the advertisers who are on the platform. And one of the key factors that is going to be able to determine Twitter's ability to pay creators higher or equivalent CPMs, which is cost per 1,000 views, as Mr. Beast put it, when you're comparing it to YouTube, is the platform's ability to generate reliable, regular income from advertisers or subscriptions. Because without a steady stream of income, it's going to be difficult for Twitter to offer creators competitive payouts for their content. And Mr. Beast thought that Elon has quite a challenge ahead of him, because he was saying that actually a lot of creators are earning $20 CPM on YouTube, and for Twitter to be able to offer like a competitive payout for this kind of content is going to be a little bit of a struggle. And Elon has a lot of confidence preparing to do for a number of advertisers to begin with before he even starts getting them to spend more than they were before. To be able to attract and retain top creators, this is going to need to be able to offer CPMs that are on par with or possibly even higher than what creators are currently earning on platforms like YouTube. Either that or he's going to have to get some money from somewhere. So wherever he gets it from, he's going to need to find some money from advertising, subscriptions, or maybe further investment in the platform to be able to pay creators more. Now, one thing that Twitter could actually generate some additional income through is the feature that they have called super follows, which I think could be quite interesting for certain types of content or features with creators in mind. So this is different to how Twitter Blue works. It's a little bit more like YouTube memberships. If they offer creators a really strong platform with the option to sell subscription access to their content or offering users the ability to subscribe to premium services or premium offerings or ebooks or newsletters or something through Twitter, this is, I think, an avenue that Twitter could actually get a significant portion of revenue from. The only problem with this is that they've decided, well, we have a really good email newsletter service called Review. Actually, you know what? Let's just decide we're going to shut it down. So maybe they're not going to decide to do that, but I think the subscription avenue, obviously part of that is coming from Twitter Blue, from the kind of consumer side, but from a creator side, if they offer creators the ability to earn money from subscriptions and offer that as like a subscription product where you can get, access to special tweets or Q&As or information or content monetized through some kind of paywall, then Twitter could take a similar percentage to what YouTube does and take 30% of that subscription. So how is Twitter going to be able to offer these CPMs that Elon said that he's going to be able to pay creators 10% more than they do on YouTube? Well, I think Twitter's going to be needing to be a bit strategic in how it allocates this ad revenue and portions it out for creators. So maybe they prioritize certain types of content or certain types of creators, or maybe they have some tiered system that rewards creators with higher CPMs based on like their performance or engagement or their niche or vertical, perhaps. Kind of in a similar way that YouTube does. Perhaps that could be a way that Twitter does it initially. Or maybe they focus on bringing certain high-profile creators from other platforms to create exclusive content on Twitter. Twitch has done this kind of thing in the past where they have these exclusivity things. Maybe Twitter could have a thing where they say, okay, you have to create content on Twitter, but the content on Twitter is exclusive to Twitter and we'll pay you X amount for it. Could that be a way that they're able to generate more money for creators? Possibly. Really, the key to paying creators higher CPMs on the platform is going to be building a strong and sustainable creator economy that attracts both creators and advertisers. Now, with the right strategy and execution, which is a big if, Twitter has the potential to become a major player in the creator economy and to offer creators the opportunity to earn a reliable income from their content. Finally, Twitter needs to focus on building and nurturing its creator economy and, to be honest, its employees while it's at it. But for creators, this could include things like maybe creating spaces for them to connect and collaborate on the platform or maybe in person, as well as implementing systems to help creators with content discovery and promoting new creators and their content. Now, this is going to be doubly hard considering Twitter fired most of its community team. Which moves us on nicely to a section that I'm calling, Can Twitter Fail at This Mission? And while Twitter has the potential to become a bit of a major player in the creator economy, there's several reasons why the platform may fail in its efforts to rival YouTube. And honestly, one of the major challenges that Twitter's going to face is the proliferation of misinformation on the platform. And really, this has only got worse under Elon. In recent years, Twitter has struggled with the spread of false or misleading information, which can of course damage a platform's reputation and make it less attractive to advertisers. Who wants to advertise on a platform where there is hate or information or fake news, as Trump would put it, being spread on the platform? And if Twitter is unable to effectively address this issue, it's going to struggle to attract and retain advertisers. And that is going to limit its ability to be able to pay those creators those higher CPMs that Elon's promised them. Another potential obstacle for Twitter is the presence of the bots, the spam, the bad actors on the platform. Elon's promise is going to fix this, but if Twitter fails to adequately police its platform and allow bad actors to thrive, it could create a toxic environment that drives away both creators and advertisers. It kind of needs to have a strong, consistent moderation policy. Otherwise, this would make it pretty difficult for Twitter to build a strong and sustainable creator economy platform. Particularly as Elon also just got rid of the whole legal and trust and safety teams. Now, in addition to these internal challenges, and let's be clear, there does seem to be a lot of them.
Seems like there's a lot of stuff going on around here.
But Twitter may also face external factors and challenges that could hinder its efforts to rival YouTube. For example, a macroeconomic slowdown or a recession that we're entering could lead to a reduction in overall advertising spend, which could make it harder for Twitter to attract and retain advertisers in the first place. Even if they get the advertisement side sorted, Twitter may actually struggle to persuade creators to move from YouTube, which has a pretty well-established creator community and has a range of tools and resources and features to offer creators to build their communities online. In order to convince the biggest creators on YouTube to make the switch, Twitter is really going to need to offer some compelling incentives and benefits that are not really available on YouTube. Now, this could include higher CPMs, better tools and resources, a more supportive and inclusive community, which they're probably going to struggle with right now, but it might also be some exclusive things that you can't do on YouTube. For example, like monetizing text content. And this is all whilst reining in some of Elon's recent decisions, e.g. the recent debacle around the link sharing limitation to other platforms. So let's take a breath.
Wow, that was a lot.
If Twitter focuses on ad monetization, creator tools and resources, and community building, Twitter has the potential to become a major player in the creator economy and maybe, just maybe, give YouTube a run for its money. Now, will it happen overnight? Probably not. Will it happen with Elon's leadership and hand on the wheel? Probably not. But with the right strategy and execution, and arguably, probably, a new CEO at the helm, maybe someone who's worked on social media platforms in the past, Twitter could, inverted commas, could very well be the next platform for creators to earn money and grow their careers. But if they have the right strategy where they're able to pay creators well on the platform for all different types of media content, they're able to balance the level of kind of free speech with also, a balance of hate speech and misinformation, and they're able to bring in advertisers on the platform to be able to create some kind of recurring, reliable revenue source, and overlay this new kind of subscriptions offering for Twitter Blue and also things like the super follow thing that they have on the platform, then Twitter could, in inverted commas, very well be the next big platform for creators to earn money and grow their careers on. But maybe I'm being too optimistic. But what do you think? Do you think Elon can do this? Do you think he can build the next platform to rival YouTube? Let me know down below. If you're not subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button. And here is another video you might like to watch next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.